In a previous video, I showed how you can use the GRID API service to turn any spreadsheet into a RESTful API endpoint to integrate with your own software. In this video, I'm going to take that API endpoint and I'm going to plug that into an LLM, in this case, a custom GPT in ChatGPT. Now, I have the spreadsheet open here in our API environment. I'm going to hit the GPT setup. That will give me instructions on how to build one. And the first step is to hit this link that will allow us to, that will essentially open the custom GPT editor. I'm then going to make this full screen. I'm going to bring our spreadsheet instructions into a split screen here so we can easily follow along. So the first thing to do is copy these instructions, which essentially is the prompt, into ChatGPT. Next, we need to disable the web search and Dolly as they are not needed. And then we need to copy our API key to create a new action. An action is a function call that allows the custom GPT to interact with our API endpoint. The authentication is an API key. I already copied that. The auth type is bearer. I save that. And the final thing I need is to copy the schema. This is essentially a description of our API that ChatGPT understands. And now we have a fully built API. I'm going to close our environment and we are going to try to have a conversation with this spreadsheet. So I am simply going to ask or what's the value of a 10-year bond at a coupon rate of 12% and risk-free 5. So now the GPT is going to call our API service and it is essentially going to plug the values from this sentence into the corresponding cells in the spreadsheet to then call back or get back the result. So it says that the value of that bond will be 779 or almost 780. So let's plug these numbers in here. So it was a 12% coupon rate, 10 years, and 5% risk-free. And indeed, 779.94. So on top of having an API endpoint that can run the calculations, the instructions that we auto-generated allow us to refer to these cells not by their cell references like C2, C3, C4, but by the labels that we have identified surrounding the cells. That is pretty magical and is something that you can use whether in your custom GPTs in ChatGPT or in other LLM integrations that you are working on.